Hello everyone, today we are in lesson 7.7 and that is on page 293 in your colored math books. Today we are going to learn how to add and subtract mixed numbers. Remember, a mixed number has a whole number and a fraction. So the essential question asks, how can you add and subtract mixed numbers with like denominators? Remember, the denominator is the bottom number, and the song goes, if the bottoms are the same, add your tops. If your bottoms are the same, subtract your tops. So denominators, as long as the bottom number is the same, you can always add and subtract them. Today we're going to learn how to do it with mixed numbers though. All right, so the first question. The first question says, after a party, there were 1 and 4 6 quesadillas left on one tray, and 2 and 3 6 quesadillas left on another tray. How much of the quesadillas were left in all? In all. How much of the quesadillas were left in all? How much were left on the one tray? 1 and 4 6, and on the other tray it was 2 and 3 6. All right. So now that we know that, we need to go and start adding. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure my denominators are the same. And they both are. They're both a 6 and a 6. So let's add the fraction parts of the mixed number. So we're going to add the fractions first. So let's start here. So I'm going to shade 4 6. So I have, how many parts do I need to shade? This is broken into 6 pieces. I need to shade 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that represents the 4 6 right there. That's what I shaded in that color. Now, 3 6, I'm going to shade 3 6. So I can shade 1, 2, 2, but there's only 2 pieces there. So I'm going to have to come over here and I'm going to have to shade one of these. So far I've shaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, and I've shaded 1, 2, 3, 6. How many total pieces did I shade? How many total pieces did I shade? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of how many pieces were there? 6. So that is an improper fraction or a fraction greater than 1. All right, so far we just did the fraction part. Now let's go on to step 2. Step 2 says add the whole number parts of the mixed numbers. All right, so there is my fraction parts right there. That's what I shaded back here, right here. They are now shaded right here for us. So I need to do 1 and 2. So I need to shade 1 whole 1. And then I need to shade 2 for this one right here, 2. I just did my 1, now I'm on my 2. 1. 2. All right, perfect. So, how many whole pieces did I just shade? 1 plus 2 equals 3. All right. Step 3, rename the sum. So rename your answer, because we don't write fractions like this. We don't write a whole number and an improper fraction or a fraction greater than 1. We don't write it like that. So what we need to do is we need to get this number to be less than the bottom number. Right now it's more than the bottom number. We need it to be less than the bottom number. The model shows a total of how many? A total of how many holes? 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many leftovers? How many were left over? Just 1/6. So what they have done is they wrote it like this. So that's your answer, 4 and 1/6. 4 holes and 1/6. So what they have done is they showed you how they did it. Remember, if your bottom and your top number are the same, it is equal to 1 hole. So what they did was they took out 6/6. When they took out 6/6, that was equal to the 1 hole. 6, 6, they put right here. Here's these 3 pieces. Right here are now right there. This one is moved to here, and then this one will be right here, so it'll be 1/6. We can change 6/6 to 1 hole. So they drop down 3. Instead of writing 6/6, they change it to 1 hole, and then they have to bring down 1/6. So we get 3 plus 1 equals 4 and 1/6. So how many quesadillas were left over? 4 and 1/6. All right, so that's adding. It was adding plus we changed that fraction greater than 1 or improper fraction to just a regular mixed number. So we did kind of 2 things in this problem. We added mixed numbers and then we fixed it for us. So let's go on to the next problem. We are going to subtract now. Alejandro had 3 and 4/6 quesadillas. His family ate 2 and 3/6 of the quesadillas. How many quesadillas were left? So how many of the quesadillas were left? Well, we know Alejandro had this many. His family ate that many. So we have to do 3 and 4/6 minus 2 and 3/6. So remember, if your bottoms are the same, add your tops. If your bottoms are the same, subtract your tops. So what we need to do for this one is we're going to shade it. So we're first going to shade the model to show 3 and 4/6. So 1, 2, 3, because we have 3 holes, so we need to shade just 3 whole. These are supposed to be quesadillas together. And then we need to do 4/6. So we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4/6. That's why I just shaded in. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6. So now we need to cross out. We need to cross out 2 holes. So 1, 2, there's my 2 holes I just crossed out, and 3/6. So let's cross out 3 pieces of the 6. 1, 2, 3. And what do we have left over? We have 1 hole and 1/6. So subtract the fractional parts of the mixed number. Then subtract the whole number of the mixed number. Okay, so your bottoms are the same, so let's just subtract the tops. 4 minus 3 is 1. Bottoms are the same, you just put it down there. 3 minus 2 is 1. Same answer. So there are 1 and 1/6 quesadillas left. Alrighty, so we just learned how to subtract mixed numbers. We did learn how to add them, and we also learned how to change it to just a mixed number, not having a mixed number and an improper fraction like that, or a fraction greater than 1. So we learned how to do that. So today we learned how to add and subtract mixed numbers with like denominators. If you have any questions, let me know. I will see all of you in class. Bye, everyone.